always been a fan of I've always been a fan of Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. I've been playing it ever since I was born. But one day, I saw something different. Something deadly. It was a regular Sunday. My wife's boyfriend let me play 30 whole extra minutes of Garden Warfare 2 today. So I was stoked. I ran towards my Xbox and booted up Garden Warfare 2. Upon loading in, I decided to do a solo and ops match today. I do regular ops, but all my teammates are too beta and not intellectual enough to understand the intricate strategies of garden ops. I picked the lunar landing map on hard mode and loaded in as the best character in the game, Armor Chomper. I breezed through the first two waves easily, but when the third wave came, I got a strange new objective. It wasn't like where Crazy Dave popped up and said, "Ew, whammy, whammy, I just farted so loudly." This time, a strange, unrealistic figure popped up with dialogue that read, "An epic spooky." Wait, was I supposed to say is that like a cue for me to do it as a spooky voice? I'll do spooky voice. Then as the third. Oh wait, fine. Fuck, wrong line. Fuck. Bring me his soul. Is that good? Alright. Then as the third wave started, a player spawned in. A zombie playing as Electro Brains. He started speaking in voice chat, which terrified me, since I've never interacted with any other humans in 17 years. The Electro Brain said, in a cringe normie voice, "Is this another cue?" Wait, fuck you, I spent 8 days trying to think of a cringe normie voice. What the fuck even is that? Whatever. What the fuck? Why am I here? Is this garden that I killed over my epic gamer skills? As he died, the wave immediately ended, and a cutscene started. A strange figure appeared, murmuring her name, Major D. I watched as Major D walked towards the Electro Brains. What he did next was haunt me for the rest of my life. Major D, he smacked Electro Brains' ass so fucking hard that it deafened every dog and small child within a 17-mile radius. Major D then ripped open the Electro Brains' chest and pulled out his liver. I watched as Major D took a massive fucking bite out of the liver, like she was straight up eating that shit up, like god damn. Anyway, she handed the liver to me and said, "Yo dudes, cults are pretty chill, like you should join one or something, dude." Unfortunately, listening to her voice, I heard she was a woman. Since I'm extremely sexist, I turned off my Xbox immediately and ran downstairs because the chicken nuggets my wife just made. Her and her boyfriend were eating spicy food, and my wife thinks it's too spicy for me, so she made chicken nuggets. I love her. Anyway, afterwards, I went to bed, but at 3 a.m., I woke up to a loud bang! As I saw Major D in my doorway, I was frozen in fear as the dark figure covered in blood walked towards me. She held out the liver from earlier and tried to force it in my mouth. She screamed, "It consumed the liver, Jonathan!" Just as the liver was about to reach my mouth, Major D was tossed straight into the fucking wall to my left. As a strange, dark figure walked up to her and muttered under his breath, "My mustache has deemed that you get my wild steam." To my horror, the figure leaned away from Major D, ass pointed right at her as he ripped the mightiest of ass right at her. Major D spontaneously combusted on the spot. Then the figure looked at me. As he walked towards me, I shivered in fear, foreseeing who it was. It was my idol, my hero, the legend, Dr. Sex. Dr. Sex reached out his hand for me to grab, and he helped me stand on my feet. Dr. Sexland leaned towards me and whispered in my ear, "We have won the Squid Games." I was so overjoyed. I couldn't help myself. I started doing Gangnam Style dance out of pure happiness. Dr. Sex joined me as we danced Gangnam Style for the next 18 hours straight, after which we flew away to the magical place of Sexland, which for some reason my wife called Ohio. But she's just a nerd. She doesn't watch as much Rick and Morty as I do. I'm gonna go to Sexland, where I'll be able to stay up as late as I want. All thanks to Dr. Sex for saving me from this Major D.